going on, everyone? We're out here. This is it. This is life. Man, I'm recording this. This is gonna be just a one take. So one shot. Not really gonna edit it. Just gonna record it, put it out there. Just a few things that were on my mind and just my reflection. You know, like thinking back to just things that I've dealt with, things that I've heard, and just life, you know? 24 years, man. I'm 24 years old. And on February 19th, I turned 25. I'm a quarter of a century old, man. I'm old! I'm old. And you know, this is one thing that I feel like everybody really has to hear at some point or another, because it's something everybody thinks about. Whether you're thinking about it right now or you will think about it, it will cross your mind. And it always happens to be around a birthday or at the end of a year, but mostly on your birthday. And you think back to, you know, what have you done? What have I done? I've been on this earth for 25 years. What have I done, you know? I should be living the good life right now. I should be driving a Lambo. I got my truck. I should be living in a mansion. I'm still in my house. I should be making it, like raking in dough. Definitely not raking in the dough. So where did I go wrong? You know, one thing that I feel like a lot of people really don't hear enough is make sure you know how you're living your life. Make sure you know that you're living your own life on your own time scale. You're living by no one else's time frame. So you think about where your life and where you are, and maybe not where you want to be, but why is that a bad thing? Like, who said by age 24 I had to have a nice car and live in a mansion? Who said I can't have that by age 30? Hell, was I supposed to have that like 5 years ago? I mean, I feel like now, especially with social media, the way that it's taken off is you'll have like some kid that's 20 or 21 years old. Oh my God, he invented something. Now he's making a shit ton of money. Who knows? He'll probably lose that by the time he's 24. Like, maybe he'll build off of it. Maybe he won't. Like, you don't know. And then you think about where you are now, and you're always going to try to compare yourself to somebody who might be further. Who said you should have more than you have now? Your parents, your grandparents, your siblings, your friends, somebody that you saw online, somebody that might have just like a video that you saw at some point. Like, who really told you that there's a right way to live your life? Because the last time I checked, you're living your own life for you. You're not living your life for anybody else. Your life is going to be essentially what you make out of it. And I don't want to make this like the world's longest video, but I feel like you have to remember that. You have to remember over the course of however long you've been here. I've got friends from 19 going on 20, 24 going on 25, 29 going on 30. And no matter what year it is, you always feel like you're one step behind. And it's like, why do you always feel like you're, you know, it's like late to the party? But yeah, also have to reflect too, where I do this thing every year where it's like the day before my birthday, I think about what I've done and where I want to be. If you do the same thing every year, every birthday, you're going to be in the same position. You're going to feel like you're always behind. You're going to feel like you haven't accomplished anything. And it's like, what have I really done with my life? Think about it. I'll use myself for reference because I'm 25 years old. In the last 25 years, what have I really done? Now, it's going to be something that's probably not as fascinating to a lot of people because, you know, I haven't accomplished that much yet. For, like, what I want to do, like, I'm not rich. I'm not driving the world's nicest cars. I don't own a mansion of a house. I'm not, like, I'm no Gary Vaynerchuk. I'm no Grant Cardone, sales motivation people. I'm not, hell, even my manager is making more money than I am. And it's like, so have I failed so far? But then you think about it the other way around, where I don't care how old you are. Like, I'll say 25, because I'm turning 25, but in the last 25 years, I've figured out how to play this game of life to an extent that I know it now. I've gone through a lot of trials, because life will test you, like day in and day out. I've gone through all those. I've been a student. I went from kindergarten to preschool to grade school to middle school to high school to college and graduated all of that. And that took what, 12 to 14 15 years to actually accomplish. So for 15 years, I've been in school. You start school when you're what, 5 or 6 years old? So 5 or 6, tack on 15 years, now you're at 20. So at most 5 years I've been out of school. I want to say like I've been out of school probably like 3 or 4 years now. So I've had 3 or 4 years to actually tackle head on this thing called life, this game that we're all playing, and everybody's trying to win. You know, everyone's trying to like master the game of life. And it's like, what do you really expect to accomplish in 3 years? Even if you found your dream job, you're still not going to be the most successful at it for another 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. And especially now, like, I guess this message is more tailored towards if you just graduated, if you're just fresh out of school, you're fresh out of college, or hell, you just got out of high school and college isn't for you. Like, this is the time where you gotta like find yourself, find what you like doing. You're not gonna have fucking time later on. There is no more time. There's no time down the road where you're like, I'm gonna completely focus on like everything else now. Maybe I'll travel when I'm older and I have money. And the older you get, the more responsibilities you have, the more life like settles in. And then all those things that you wanted to do, all those, the goals that you set, they tend to like take a back seat because you get wrapped up in the day-to-day, like the day-to-day ongoing of life. You know, like I truly believe in like one thing where it's like, you've got to find what you want, you got to find what you're passionate about, find what you like doing and do that. But for most people, when they actually find that, they find like what they want to do, and it takes work, and it takes a lot of fucking work to actually live your dreams. It takes a fuck ton of work, and it takes a whole lot of effort. A lot of times, work and effort that you do not want to put in, but you got to do it anyway. Whether it's at your current job now, something that you want to do, your side gig, your side hustle, whatever the fuck, sports, weightlifting, gym, fitness, whatever it might be, is find your passion. You got to pursue that. You got to pursue that with everything you have. And as you go on, like, it's not even that people lose their drive. Like, people don't burn out. Like, you don't burn out when you're like on a plan to do something. What happens is life makes you lose sight of your purpose. You forget why you're doing it in the first place, so it doesn't seem as worthwhile while you're doing it. So when shit gets tough and it's like, oh my god, like this is hard, this is draining, you know what, I could just stop doing this. And you forget the fire that you had under your fucking ass to get it done. So that's what this video is pretty much just about. Just, you know, don't lose that fire. And don't think that you're running out of time either. Like, I've seen people that are fucking 30 years old and they start their career at 30. They start their career at 35. They start their career by 40. And by 50, 55, 60, they're fucking crushing the game. Now, I can't speak of experience from that because I'm only 25. But the one thing that I can tell you, like, head on right now that I'm actually living through is it's all about perception. It's all about what you think you can accomplish. What do you think you can actually handle? Put that on your plate and get it done. So make sure you never lose sight of your purpose. Another year's under your belt. Whether you're, even if you're just seeing this like midway through an age, every day that you go on is another day that you'll never get back. So just make sure you never waste the days that you have ahead of you. Focus on everything that you can to make yourself one step better. And just remember, you're living life on your own time scale. No one else's. There's no right way to live your life. There's no wrong way to live your life. There's no time that you should have something, and there's no time that's too late. Keep working for what you want. Get it done. Celebrate the little things in life. And don't be too busy making a living that you forget to have a life. Enjoy the little things, guys. Coffee.